think a really important part about branding, mission, and positioning statements are that they have to be clear and concise, and they all have to relate to the same thing. They have to tell the same story about you, about your company, your organization, about anything that you're positioning, branding, and creating a mission statement for. And so I think this is really, really a difficult thing to do. I wish that I could have made my positioning statement a little bit more narrow, but I'm engaged in so many activities as a student and as a part-time employee and a social media marketer for Durant Main Street that it's kind of hard for me to specialize at this point in my life. But I feel like that's as specialized as I can get right now because that's what I see myself doing in the future. So that obviously all this information I'm talking about, how this is what I do and this is what I want to continue doing, all that stuff would not be in any of those statements. That's if you want more information. You go to my about section and that'd be about me. But I think all the stuff that kind of explains, well, why do you want to do that? I think that is not relevant. In these statements, they want to know what you're going to do and what makes you different from everybody else. They don't really care why you want to do it. If somebody wants to know why, they'll ask you or they'll go to your about page. So that's my take on positioning, branding, and mission statements. After much time, consideration, and thought, these are my mission, positioning, and branding statements. My mission is to increase the growth of downtown Durant. Pretty straightforward. My positioning statement is this: for downtown businesses who need assistance with advertising and connections with more customers, I provide advertising services and networking events to aid in the increase of downtown growth. My branding statement is, I am a content creator, and I give businesses the opportunity to grow their market through the power of social media. It took me a long time to come up with this. One of the reasons being that I understood what a mission statement was because of the article we read, but positioning and branding were slightly less familiar to me. I just kept wanting to say the same thing over and over in each one. So I looked up positioning and branding, and it led me to an article that I have misplaced now, but it gave me a layout for a positioning statement, and that really, really helped me with that particular branch of branding myself. And the brand, I looked up examples of branding statements and kind of formulated one that fit my area of expertise while also kind of trying to copy the language of some of the ones that I've seen. So yeah, that's what I do. That's who I am.